I'm not sure I can go through with it. You know I've never liked injections.
You might not need one.
Are you sure?
Positive. Now give us a kiss.
Hey!
What's up, Carl? Nobody's looking.
You behave yourself, Ron Dempsey. You'll get a slap.
Now you're talking.
What time's the appointment?
11. I'll see you there. I've got something to do first. Come on, I'll walk you to the gate.
Someone might see.
Be daft. Come on.
Morning. You okay?
Oh, forgive me, Dr. Granger. If I had realized what kind of a man he was...
How could you have known?
Oh, I feel very foolish. It is not the first time that I've attempted to help someone and put myself in danger.
We should do the same thing again?
Oh, yes. Yes, I think I would.
That is to your very great credit. The world needs people like you, Mrs. Timby. Now, how's things looking for the Granger Clinic today?
Well, you have 2 appointments, and they would like to be seen together.
2? Is that it?
I'm afraid so.
I was hoping things might have picked up a little bit.
Well, things have not been the same since your absence in Australia. And I'm afraid Dr. Carmichael, well, she doesn't have the same...
Missionary zeal?
Well, your words, not mine.
Well,
Why don't you use the sat-nav?
I don't want you to know where you're going,
Why not?
because it's a surprise.
Oh, just a little clue.
It wouldn't be a surprise then, would it?
Michelin-starred restaurant. Luxury shopping trip. Spa pamper day.
My lips are sealed. But let's just say it's as far away from the hassles of work as it could possibly get.
Not the pie shop, then.
Everything all right, sir?
I'm fine.
Yeah. Let me help.
I'd said I'm fine.
Yes, sir.
This is a mess.
With respect, sir, we've got a good team here.
You told most of Leatherbridge where he was, and your team still couldn't catch him.
We got there as soon as we could.
Wasn't soon enough.
Well, he can't have gone far.
Really? Wouldn't surprise me if one of your hobby bobbies hadn't given him a lift out of town.
I think that's unfair.
I'm not interested in what you think. I need to finish this.
Hope it was worth all the pain.
Would have been, if there'd been a face at the end of the fist.
Whose face is that?
Not yours, that's all you need to know.
It's in metal with a bare fist. There's only ever going to be one winner.
Learned that in the army, did you?
Basic training.
You look like you've been in the wars as well. Been on manoeuvres.
Something like that. Still fit for duty.
Good, because I'm using you lot today. Briefing room, half an hour.
Yeah, love. Hey, yeah, no, I'll give you a hand with that.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
it's all right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stinchborough Hall.
The very same. Home to James Farquharson.
James who?
James Farquharson. He put leather on the map.
So this is my surprise, is it? Trip to a stately home.
Bringing local history to life.
Great.
Right, come on, let's get a cup of tea, a piece of cake, and have a good look round.
40 years ago. She was a good-looking woman, eh? Handsome couple, eh?
Very. Very. I'm not sure I can quite achieve that, though.
Don't worry, Doc. I'm not expecting miracles.
Mrs. Grant joining us?
I asked her to come a bit later. Wanted to have a quick word, man to man.
Okay, what's on your mind?
Well, when this was taken, we were both married, but not to each other.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, My missus, Kay, a man couldn't have wished for a better wife. She kept the house spick and span. She baked the best steak and kidney pie in the West Midlands. But she wasn't that bothered about the old bedroom antics, you know what I mean?
Ah, so that's where Mrs. Grant came in.
Oh, she was a truly skilled operator, believe you me. Gave me the best 2 years of my life. Nearly killed me in the process, but boy, was it worth it.
What happened?
Kate found out. Gave me an ultimatum. It was her or Eileen.
You chose Kay.
Of course I did. I might be a bit of an old dog, but I'm not stupid. Kay had me back, and I never looked at another woman in all that time. Well, I looked, but I didn't touch. Not often, anyway. She died last year.
Oh, sorry.
So am I. I miss those pies. As it turned out, Eileen's old man had popped his clogs too, so we sort of picked up where we left off. Except we didn't. Things had changed. Somewhere along the line, the spark had gone. I just thought if we both looked a bit younger, it might help us to turn the clock back in other ways.
The effect of any procedure reduces as we get older. But I think in your case, it's definitely worth a try.
That's the ticket. You strike me as being a bit of a man of the world yourself.
Well,
Come on, Doc. It's written all over you. Takes one to know one.
The last confirmed sighting of the suspect was here late yesterday afternoon. Now, he's injured, but we don't know how seriously. There's also a report of a bag snatch here involving someone matching his description. So, Flint, can you go over and check that out and take Bellamy with you? And the rest of you fan out and cover the area. I want every garden shed checked and double-checked. Oh, one more thing. Superintendent Noakes doesn't think you've got a snowball's chance in hell of catching Weston, especially you part-timers. Let's prove him wrong, hey?
Yes, ma'am.
Who's that?
Work?
What do they want?
No, better find out.
On your holidays.
Oh, everything okay, sir? I'm miles away, sorry, sir. No, day out with the wife. Okay, sorry, sir. Bye.
What was that about?
Dunno. Something big going on, I think.
Well, you just have to go on without you, won't it?
Yes, it will.
This is Eileen.
Dr. Granger.
A miracle worker. Going to have your hands full with me, mind.
I'll need to take a proper assessment, of course, but there are various fillers and other non-surgical procedures we can look at.
Hope you bought a job lot.
Come on, girl. No need for that sort of talk. You look great.
Mr. Dempsey, I'd like a private word with Mrs. Grant, if that's okay. Standard practice. Just need to talk through the basics, explain procedures, that sort of thing.
Reckon it'll be all right? Just the two of you?
I can assure you that we'll be...
I'm not suggesting you do anything dodgy, Doc. It's her you need to keep an eye on.
Hello, driver.
Lynette, hi, it's Rachel here. I'm calling about Scarlett.
Is it urgent? Because I'm really busy.
Actually, that's why I'm ringing.
Oh, yes?
I have some concerns after your visit the other day.
What do you mean? We had a great time.
The thing is, Lynette, Scarlett's going to need a lot of care and attention. Particularly as the two of you build a relationship.
I know.
And it did seem to me you were a little distracted during your visit.
I'm working on something pretty important.
It's just that in a case like this, the well-being of the child is paramount.
Well, I'm well aware of that, too.
And it would be a real shame if Scarlett were to suffer because of your devotion to your job. Wouldn't you agree?
We've fixed the starting date of my adoption leave.
But for the moment, I've got other children to look after. I'm really sorry, but I'll be in touch.
I was thinking, this is the sort of place that I'd like to volunteer at as a tour guide.
You? Seriously?
Yeah.
Do you know the first thing about history?
Doesn't mean I can't develop an interest. I've been reading about it.
Go on then, impress me.
Okay. The Farquharson family bought this place in 1876 from the 9th Earl of Stinchborough. James Farquharson made his money in the leather industry about the same time that the Stinchborough family fortune was running out, so the sale suited both parties. At its height, in the late 19th century, this hall employed 30 maids and footmen, 5 cooks, and 25 gardeners and undergardeners.
Oh. Where'd you learn all that?
Read it?
Off the back of the menu.
No, I know, but if I was going to do it for real, I would obviously do some proper research.
Come on then, Tony Robinson. Show me what you got.
Can't we get some more cake first?
So, what do you reckon? Lost cause?
There are things we can do to help you, providing that's what you want, of course.
Well, it's what Ron wants. I'm happy to go along. I expect he told you about our grand passion.
He did mention an affair, yes.
Well, it was far more than an affair. It was love. True love for both of us.
I see.
Until that evil cowbag Kay got her hooks back into him. Swore blind she'd get him the sack. Well, he had no choice. But he never stopped loving me.
Did you see him at all after that?
Oh, never. Oh, I was stuck at home with Gordon, counting the days till he finally drank himself to death 10 years ago. I'd have danced on his grave, but we had him cremated. And of course, Kay didn't do the decent thing and die too. Well, she'd never have wanted to give him satisfaction. So we had to wait. 40 years. What a waste of time that was.
Oh, good news, sir. There's been another suspected sighting.
Suspected? My team have been working with Weston's bank. He bought a coach ticket to Glasgow on his card.
I'll get onto control.
We've got it covered.
This is still my operation, isn't it? I was given to understand we were collaborating with Serious Crime Unit.
You haven't exactly covered yourself in glory so far.
This is important, sir. It could be my last job before I go on extended leave.
I'm aware. Anything else? Hello?
It's not uncommon for couples to have the treatment together.
You certainly don't need it. Good-looking man like you.
Maybe Ron was right. Maybe I'm not safe after all.
40 years ago, maybe. You remind me of Ron when he was younger. What?
Oh, it's just that Ron said as much himself.
You married?
No, but I have a partner.
Do you love her?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Then you hang on to her. See, I love Ron with all my heart, always have, but I'm a bit worried he might be going off me.
I'm sure that's not the case. He wouldn't have suggested this if it was.
Look, the time I had with Ron were the 2 happiest years of my life. And if this is what it takes to make him love me like he used to, then I'll give it a go.
You okay?
You don't want to know.
Anything you need?
Thanks. Is there any news?
Flint's spoken to the woman who had her purse snatched. It was Weston, all right.
No, things have moved on. He's booked on the midday coach to Glasgow. Superintendent Noakes and his team have got the bus station locked down.
Weston's no mug. He'll know we're on his tail. Why tell us what his next move's going to be?
Amazingly enough, the same thought had occurred to me. And to Mr. Noakes too, probably.
Is he running things now, then?
So it would seem.
I don't get it. What's going on, boss?
Just at this moment? I'm not really sure.
Oh, how about that?
I bet I can give you a better tour than that. And I'm free.
Does the back of the menu cover the whole house, do you think?
I told you. I've been reading up on it, and I'm not going to fork out 20 quid when I know most of it already. Come on.
Can I get one of these, please? Thank you. Sorry about that. He's from Yorkshire.
Will it hurt?
Hardly at all. We will need to discuss cost at some point.
Oh, well, that's Ron's department. He's always been very generous with money. Back in the day, he never let me pay for anything. Made me feel very special.
I'm sure he did.
And in return, I gave him the best sex he ever had. That shocked you?
We're doing a little bit more than that, but it's good
We
stuff.
used to be at it like rabbits. do you and your...
We're not here to discuss my private life.
Enjoy it while you can. See, I've lost interest in all that now. I'm sure Ron has too. Well, it's not right for people of our age, is it?
Well, I think that very much depends on the individual. I'm sure there are plenty of your peers who disagree.
Let them. All I want now is to live out the last few years of my life with the love of my life. And if it gets rid of a few wrinkles in the process, then that's good enough for me.
Do you know what? I'd like to just have one last quick word with Ron before we proceed.
If you think that's necessary, is everything all right, Doctor?
Everything's absolutely fine.
You okay?
Yeah, fine. Hey, there's no rush, is there? Hey, that's Weston. Call for backup. Hey, stop! Police! Andrew Weston, I'm arresting you for... I'm arresting you for suspicion of robbery. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand?
Yes. I need a doctor.
Yeah, you and me both, mate.
Sorted then, Doc? All systems go?
Almost. I wonder if you could just clarify for me exactly why you think my treatment would be such a good idea.
Just want to put a bit of oomph back into things, you know?
Yeah. You are aware that it doesn't enhance sexual performance in any way?
Oh, no. I've got a stash of those magic blue pills. Want to make sure I'm firing on all cylinders for Eileen's sake.
And you're sure that she wants that?
Of course. That's all it's been about, the sex.
And that's still the right thing for both of you?
She's mad keen for it. I know she is.
Well, you're in good physical shape, which helps. But I still don't understand where my treatment comes into it.
Come on, Doc. You've seen the state of her. Age hasn't been kind.
Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, yeah, if you like that sort of thing.
If you like that sort of it. This sort of thing is Ming.
Tang.
Hey?
It's Tang dynasty, it says in here.
Where do you get that?
From the lovely lady on the front desk. I mean, I just got it in case there were any gaps in your knowledge.
Okay.
So, this is how I see it. There's no reason, medically, why both of you wouldn't benefit from some of the treatments that I offer.
See? Told you not to worry.
But, having had a chat with both of you, I wonder whether you are being entirely honest with each other.
Is this really necessary, Doc?
Are you just papering over the cracks, so to speak?
If this is about the money, it's all sorted. Look, I'll take care of things the way I always have.
Hang on, Ron. I don't want to feel like someone who can be bought at the drop of a hat.
You never minded before.
I beg your pardon.
Well, you know what I mean. I had the money. You didn't.
Is that what you really think of me? Some common tart who drop her knickers whenever you flash your wad?
Of course not.
Do you love me, Ron?
Of course I do.
So you'd be happy to live out the rest of our lives together? Friends and companions, no sex?
No sex?
Because that's what I want. How about you?
Eileen! Sorry about this, Doc. I'll fetch you back. Eileen!
Not sure you will.
Thank you. It's doing my job.
No. Your job was to wait for backup. But well done anyway. Get him checked over by the doctor, and then you and I can have a chat, Mr. Weston.
I'll be carrying out the interview.
This is my case.
And my inquiry, which some people seem keen to sabotage.
Well, there's certainly something not quite right about it, sir, wouldn't you say?
Let me know when he's ready for interview.
Yes, sir. Shame it took one of my hobby bobbies to make the arrest, while your crack team was waiting for a coach.
I hadn't intended to make this conversation public, but seeing as you're keen to have this conversation here, you leave me no alternative. I've been making a few inquiries about your whereabouts over the past few days.
Sir?
Last Friday, to be precise, you were nowhere to be seen.
I had some personal business.
While we were engaged in an extremely important operation of national significance. I've spoken with your senior officer. He agrees. You were in breach of professional standards. You're suspended from duty.
What?
With immediate effect.
Feeling better?
Ah, much better. And thank you very much for your kind words, Ellie.
Excuse me. So you couldn't persuade her to come back?
She says she wants nothing more to do with me.
Sorry.
She'll come round. They usually do.
For what it's worth, I don't think that my treatment was really what she was looking for anyway.
It's her loss.
So you won't go ahead with it either, I guess?
Of course I am.
Oh, I just assumed that...
Never mind her. The thing is, Doc, there's this other woman I've been seeing.
Can you confirm a couple of days ago you were a passenger in a car driven by Toby Gregson?
No comment.
We know you were. What can you tell me about Gregson's death?
No comment.
How about yesterday's burglary and a serious assault on the elderly occupant? What do you know about the theft of a purse in Cottrell Street earlier today? For someone who was allegedly coming to hand himself in and volunteer important information, you seem to have gone to great lengths to break the law at every possible opportunity. Why?
No comment.
Sir James Farquharson, the man who put Leatherbridge on the map.
It's Farquharson.
What?
It's pronounced Farquharson.
Is it? Right. As I was saying, the Sir James Farquharson, or Farquharson, depending on how you pronounce it.
It's not Sir James.
Isn't it?
No, look, it's the 8th Earl of Stinchborough.
You're embarrassing me.
I'm embarrassing you.
You all right, Mr. Knox? Do you want a break?
Well, at least it makes a change from no comment.
No comment.
You're really not doing yourself any favours, Weston.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I suppose I better say something, then, eh?
I don't understand why it's suddenly so important.
I told you, I'm developing an interest.
Your retirement?
Yes.
What is it? So you can go fishing and swanning around in a blue blazer pontificating about old China?
Maybe.
OK. Well, show me something.
Really? And you won't take the mic?
No.
Or correct me from your tour guide?
No.
Right then. This hidden door Used to be the entrance to a secret passageway during the Civil War. It was redeveloped in the 1860s, but apparently there is still evidence on the inside. So if I take a little look... Oh!
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Do you find it?
Not yet. Karen, there doesn't appear to be a doorknob on the inside.
So you're stuck?
Yeah.
Can you not get out through the secret passageway?
I don't think there is one.
So, Mr. Weston, what do you know about the murder of Toby Gregson?
Well, I'm not going to say a word to you.
What?
No offence, but I don't like you. Don't trust you either. There's only one copper I'd talk to.
Who?
Karen! Karen, this is not funny.
Rob Hollins.
We haven't had an holiday in 9 years.
Got any flakes?
I've got to do it. I just wish I knew who he was.
Are you a copper? You have run-ins with people all the time.
How are you doing with the diet changes?
Well, it's hard to eat well when you're surrounded by ice cream all day.
Yes, it must be.
You find out what's going on between Weston's ears. I'll find out if Hollins has got anything between his.
Will Cara betray her team or her